What's poppin', y'all? Jarissa's Logic back here. I can't even fucking talk. Too late, y'all? Okay, we're gonna start over. What's poppin', y'all? Jarissa's Logic here, back with another video. And you know what we came to do. We came to ruffle some feathers. Because why not?
On some other shit.
Why not? So, first of all, I want to say I apologize for the inconsistency, but we're back and we're better and we're gonna get these videos together. Like, we're gonna get this schedule together. Like, you know, we're here for it and we're ready for it now. We're in the mental state for this. So, on today's video, the topic is unpopular opinions, parenting edition. Right. So, we do have a few of them. I have my handy dandy notebook here with my written down unpopular opinions on parenting. So, number one we have on the list, children don't owe their parents anything. This is really big for me. Because a lot of parents think just because they brought you into this world that you literally owe them your life. Like, ma'am, sir, I did not ask to be here. You did that. You made a decision. You. So what I do with my life shouldn't. No, because we're not rocking with it. We're not rocking with it. I just don't agree with the whole concept of how parents feel like children should literally cater to them and do everything that, is for them, and it's not really for, us kids, our own. We trying to live our own lives. We can't live for y'all too. So that leads me to number 2. No boundaries. Parents know no boundaries when it comes to their kids. I mean, it's literally like, just because you are my kid, you have no rights. You have no rights to privacy. You have no rights to space. You have no rights to own anything. Like, everything you have is mine. I bought it. I paid for it. You live in my house. You're mine. Like, it's just like they see them as a piece of property and they just don't respect them as human. They don't see them, parents don't see their kids as human beings, and that leads me to number 3, which is parents lack communication skills, basic communication skills at that, when it comes to talking to their child. They don't know how to talk to their child. They got to talk at their child. They got to yell at their child. They got to scream at their child. They don't listen to their child. Whatever the child has to say is null and void. They don't care. Irrelevant. What they say goes. So when they're talking to their kids, it's like they have no respect for them because they're kids. But it's like, you're still a human, right? You're still talking to a human being. And it's your human being at that. Like, how could you talk to someone that you came out of your body in such a way that makes them feel less than, because they're going to go out in the world and be like, well, if my mom can talk to me like this, then it's okay for other people to talk to me like this. Well, if my dad can do this to me, then men can do this to me too. Okay, that's fine. That's what I'm used to. That's what I know. So please be advised. When you are talking to your children, you are preparing them, like molding them really as to like what they will be able to withstand and take, and what they're going to allow to happen to themselves in their relationships outside of you. So it's important to actually listen to your kids and talk to your kids like this is a human, so I'm going to talk to them as such. That leads me to number 4 on the list, which is parents listen to respond, not to understand. And what I mean by that is, when they're talking to their kids, they're just letting them talk so they can say what they have to say, so they can make their point, so they can make their statement, like, so they can shut it down. Most of the time, that's the case. They're not listening to actually understand what's going on, understand why you're feeling this way, understand why you're talking this way, when in actuality, it could be because of them, you know? It could be, you know, how they treat you and how they talk to you is where you picked up on this most of the time. They get it from their parents. And when a parent is very distant from a child or lack communication skills with the child, then the child is most likely going to be the same when it comes to communicating. So, number 5 on the list is parents usually use deflection and projection when they feel offended about something their child said to them. Example, if the child says something about how they feel, that how the parent made them feel when they were talking or something, they'll be like, you make it your fault. That's what they'll do. Basically, they'll make it the child's fault. Like, well, if you would have did this, if you would have just listened to me and shut up and just did what I said, then, you know, I wouldn't have did that. You wouldn't have got your feelings hurt. And that's not a way you're supposed to talk to your child. You're not supposed to take your past issues, your anger issues, and things you've done out on your child. Like, just because this is your child does not mean that they're gonna do the same things that you did when you were a child. Especially if you teach them and guide them in the right way, instead of fussing at them and coming at them like they're doing something wrong when they may not even know that they're doing something wrong. They're just doing something. And it's like a lot of neglecting out here, you know, neglecting responsibilities. Like, we're not really raising these kids. We're just taking care of them, you know, just making sure they eat, they sleep, and they, you know, education. But we don't care about how they feel, because that don't matter. It don't. It's irrelevant, you know, but it's really not. It's really not. When you come home one day and you talk to your child and you're like, what's wrong with your child? And it's too late, because they've been trying to reach out to you. They've been trying to ask for help, and you've just been ignoring them, and sending them to their room to pray. Sending them to their room to talk to God. And that is the only person they have to talk to now, God. They don't want to talk to you anymore. They don't want to talk to you. They done lost all trust and faith in you, and now your relationship is cracked. Now when your child turns 18, they not coming home no more. They may even stop calling you. So just pay more attention. Be more aware of how your child is you know, what's going on with your child mentally and emotionally, because that matters. So number 6 on the unpopular opinion list is they confuse control with guidance. They see them telling us what to do as guiding us, like, without actually telling us what to do. I'm sorry, it's like, I can't even explain it. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'll try to get a better example. They will tell us to go to school, get a job, work hard. Okay, but what about the steps in between? You know, how do I get there? Like, what do I need to be doing? What do I need to be taking? What do I need to be learning? Like, who do I need to be talking to? There's more to this than just, It's just more to it than, you know, do as I say, and you shall succeed. Make it make sense, because it don't. Number 7 on the unpopular opinion list is parents judge their kids' actions against their own actions. And what I mean when I say that is, a parent can remember times when they were younger in their past, things they have done, and they will hold that against their child. And they will compare it to things that their child are doing. Even if it's like a little similar, they'll be like, oh no, they finna do this, they doing this, I know they doing this because I did this. They ain't even finna get this shit over me. But that's not always the case. That's not always the case. Number 8 is parents have to be raised by their children. I'm going to say 95% of the time. 95% of the time, the child ends up raising the parents. And this is because the parent normally has undealt with issues that they never take care of, and they just take it out on the child, and they just the child has to raise themselves and to raise the parent at the same time, and that is a tough job. No child should have that type of responsibility of raising their parent and themselves, because now they have to do it all on their own, learn everything on their own, make mistakes. They may not even learn from those mistakes at the first time. It may take them trials and tribulations to even know what works, because they don't have that proper guidance. And they have to raise an adult that gave them birth, that they're supposed to be dependent on. Do better in life. If you're a parent like this, do better. And that brings me to our final item on the list is parents that don't trust their kids don't trust themselves. It's like, you gave birth to me. You raising me. How can you not even trust your own blood? How do you not trust me? What did you instill in me that you can't trust? I am your product. I am the product of you. So, what is the problem? What is the problem? I don't get it. But yeah, those are my 9 unpopular opinions, parenting edition. If you really like this video, I would appreciate if you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can know every time I upload. Thank you. Peace and love unto
Mother shit.